Alright, everybody, what is up? Welcome to the redo of the Week 3 battle against Mikey, coach of the Wisconsin Wiscashes. Not going to bother doing a team builder for this one. Don't know why I'm looking from his side. I'll fix that once I get into the actual battle itself. But, the first recording sucked. And period, end of story. The first recording sucked. If you guys want to know what my team was, you can just mute the recording and just watch the fucking team builder part and look at the mons. It's that simple. I didn't really explain them in all too much depth anyways. But, I'm just kind of going to go through the plays because this was a very intense battle. And there were like up to 10 minutes in between each turn, I think. I'm probably exaggerating that, but it was taking a while to get the battle done. And building up suspense. The original was really good. The recording fucked up. I don't know what else to say. So, I'm just gonna jump right into this. Hit play. Switch sides, so we're looking for my side. Put it to really slow so we can kind of just enjoy. I led Mega Beedrill because it's one of the fastest things on either side of the field. He led with a Frostlass, that's what it's called. Now, I figured he was here to just kind of set up spikes, but even if he wasn't, I figured I could take any hit from him, really. Because Beedrill has decent special defense, and I had a lot of HP investment. So, I stayed in, got my Mega off, and I'm pretty sure I clicked U-turn here, and I don't remember what he does, so we're going to let it play and find out. Go to slow instead. Yeah. I click U-turn, get some damage off, and then I swap to Bip. I don't really remember why I went into Bip. I just kind of did. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess both Onion and Tornadus are weak to a potential Ice-type move, a Blizzard or something. But, like, Lantern was right there, and it was Assault Vested and everything. So, I don't know what I was thinking here, but I went to Bip. He just set up spikes, kind of figured. Maybe my thoughts were to just get the extra damage to finish it off, because I knew it was probably going to go for spikes. I don't really remember. If you guys can decipher what I said in the original, by all means, go ahead. The music is too loud, though, and I don't know how to fix it. Sorry. And I'm probably going to skip here real quick to go help my mother in about 5 minutes. We're going to see how much of the battle I can get done in that time, though. So, he just swaps right out to the Tapu Fini. What do I click? I click Rock Slide. That's right. Didn't have knockoff. I had Rock Slide. Okay. I click Rock Slide to try to finish off the thing. No, that's fine. I am hiccuping. I apologize. But I just swap out the Mienshao because I don't know if I'll outspeed or what, and I don't want to take a Moonblast. Actually, I should definitely outspeed Scarf. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm Troy Scarf, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't doing enough damage. I'm a fucking idiot. That's what it was. Okay. So, I sent out the Comfey, which didn't have a nickname. I don't know why, but forgot to nickname it or something. Sent out the Comfey because it was kind of the most expendable thing I had to take the damage. Gets hurt by the spikes, takes the Nature's Madness damage, and recovers a little bit from leftovers, both of them. And I try to synthesis up and just kind of stall, but he keeps clicking Nature's Madness. So, I don't know what I do from here. I'm pretty sure yeah, okay. He sends out this Reuniclus. I defog to get rid of those spikes, as it says right there. And then this is when the battle got intense. Like, really intense. I thought I was just done for. So, I clicked play, motherfucker. Okay. His vision goes down from the fucking whatever. The defog. So I send out Onion hoping to take some hits, and he has Signal Beam. Doesn't really work too well. Not as well as I thought it would, but I get up my rocks, which I did kind of want to prevent the Thunderous from coming in and to prevent the Frostlass from coming in. It's really about all it did, but the chip damage is nice. And at this point, all I can do is stall out this Trick Room, because this thing hits like a truck, and I don't do enough to it. It is bulky, bulky, bulky. Look at the skull damage. Does nothing. His Psychic does more, so I'm just losing. But I couldn't do anything else. So I Volt Switch out to try to preserve Beluga. Go to Mega Beedrill to hopefully the Trick Room ends here. Yes, okay. I was proud of that play. Hold on. I'm going back. So, here. I saw that the Trick Room had one turn left. I knew that I was slower than the Reuniclus under this Trick Room, so I would get a slow Volt Switch off. And so I let Beluga take one more Psychic and Volt Switched out, and then I sent out Mega Beedrill to hopefully just end this thing. I knew he was going to swap, but it gave me the momentum that I needed to pull back the match from here, because both my walls are injured, all three of my walls if you include Comfey, and my offensive presence, except for the Mega Beedrill, did not hurt this thing, and if it got up another Trick Room, that didn't matter. So I needed to get rid of this thing. I needed to get it off the field. Scared it out. That was my goal. That's what happened. Okay. So the Twisted Dimensions return to normal. He sends the Cobalion, which I believe I just set up Toxic Spikes because he did not have a grounded poison type. Toxic Spikes are my favorite, and I wanted to poison that Tapu Fini. So that was my play. I figured he was swapping. If he didn't swap, that was another one where like the turn was just taking a really long time, and I was switching between moves. I was like, I need a U-turn. I just need to get damage off. But I'm like, but he's going to swap, and these Toxic Spikes will be really nice. But what if he doesn't swap and he just Psychics, and I do no damage, and Savage dies? Which is just would have lost me the game right there, because Savage puts in the finest of work. But yeah, that was a big risk I didn't have to take, but I did, and I believe it ends up paying off. Then, okay, we're counting. Drill Run missed. Would have done about 50. I'll tell you later in the match. I'll point it out. I think it would have done around 30 to 40%. So that came into play. He got Stealth Rocks up, which meant I could not send Savage in and out freely. Savage was staying in. And I clicked Drill Run again. I knew that he was probably going to swap, knowing that I was clicking Drill Run. But I needed to get that, just in case he stayed in, I needed to click Drill Run again. Because nothing else I did would have hurt that Cobalion. So, and the reason I stayed in and I kept Drill Running was because I knew I could take one hit if he had Iron Head. I could take more than that if he only had Close Combat. But if he had Iron Head, it would do like 80 to 90% if he was Max Attack Adamant. So I knew I could take it. Now, I will be right back because my dogs are barking and my mother is going to need my help with groceries. I will continue this in a second. Continuing, I don't know what I was really thinking staying in against a Thunderous, other than that I couldn't really swap out and I knew that I could kill. I believe I did the Calyx and I lived all the traditional Scarf hits, and if he wasn't Scarf, I outsped, so I would kill. I figured he sent it out because it was Scarfed and would outspeed. So that's what I ended up going for, was just staying in and clicking Poison Jab. I took the Focus Blast like it was nothing. I don't know what he really thought I was going to swap to, why he clicked Focus Blast. But, okay. I just clicked Poison Jab. Just destroy it. And yeah, so that's one kill for the Mega Beedrill. Flygon comes out. Scares me. I figured there was a good chance he was running double Scarfer, and I didn't want to risk that. I figured an Earthquake would be terrifying, so I swapped and sent out Tornadus Therian, who, I mean, before I continue, you just see the damage, laugh at it, whatever. Mega Beedrill couldn't have done anything to this thing anyways. So, it's kind of like, what do I do? I figured Tornadus might be able to take a hit. It was the only thing that I thought that could, especially if he did click Earthquake like I was expecting. And he didn't. He clicked Outrage. He one-shot me. I did have Icy Wind, so I was prepared. That is kind of why I went to Tornadus. Probably should have just sacked off Comfey first, though. And then went to Tornadus. But yeah, he clicks Outrage. And I wasn't sure if he was choicing some way at this point. I was really hoping he was gonna just swap out. But he doesn't. He kills Comfey. It's 2 down. And I know Bip outspeeds because it is Scarfed and has a higher speed stat, so even if he was Scarfed, which I know he's not now because he clicked Earthquake, I was fine going out to Bip. I just needed to make sure that I could finish it. Which, I did the Calyx, and I could, and he sent out the Tapu Fini. Which, we're going to see what I do here. I just clicked U-turn. Okay. I didn't think he would stay in. I'm pretty sure. I'm speaking from fucking hindsight. Obviously, I don't know exactly what I was thinking while I was battling. I'm just assuming based on the plays that I make, what I was thinking. Based on how I think, obviously. So I figured he was probably not staying in. I might have done the calc and figured out that U-turn would have killed anyways, done the 30%. I don't know. I don't remember. And I'm not going to do the calc now. But that seems pretty reasonable of an assumption. I mean, it's a Mienshao with base, what, like, you can check real quick. Base 125 attack, max attack. Like, yeah, that's doing a lot of damage. Not adamant, but still. But I just click U-turn. It does nothing, but it allows me to get the momentum to send something out to fight back against this thing. And, hopefully, get a Synthesis off, which I don't end up doing, but I believe that is what I clicked, Synthesis. He just kills me with the Moonblast. But now I send out Mienshao again, because this thing does have Poison Jab. No, why did I do that? Does it have Poison Jab? It does have Poison Jab. Why didn't I click Poison Jab? I'm going to assume I thought he would swap into maybe the Reuniclus, and I did not want to let that thing come in for free. That seems like the best decision I would have made in this position. Like, thinking back. Again, I don't know 100%, but that just makes sense to me. I go to Lantern to attempt to take whatever hit comes out. He just defogs. And this allows me to, I believe, get an attack off. I don't know. But, yeah, he just Moonblasts, I live, and I get an attack off, a Volt Switch, which keeps Beluga alive for fodder to sack it off, and allows me to get Mega Beedrill in freely, so he can't go right out into the Reuniclus, and I can pretty safely do whatever I want. I set up the Toxic Spikes again like an idiot, risked a Scald Burn, because I figured he was going to swap or something. He didn't, died to the poison anyways. But that was a risk I did not need to take. I could have just killed it. Could have been at higher HP. Could have given myself a better chance to win. But I didn't. I fucked up there. But I do swap out to Bip. And because I wasn't sure what he was going to go for. And I knew I couldn't take an Iron Head anymore. If he was Scarf or something. Scarf with rocks or something like that. Like, faking not being Scarf but setting up the rocks. I don't know. I don't remember what I was thinking. I don't remember how the battle was earlier, because it's been a few minutes since I just recorded that first part, obviously. I cut him in the middle of it. But I swapped. And he clicks Thunderwave, which is a good thing I did swap, because I did not want Mega Beedrill getting paralyzed. Mega Beedrill can't one-shot this thing. I knew that. So that was kind of a thing. So, we had the miss earlier. Bip lives a crit close combat and gets paralyzed. If Bip did not get paralyzed, I would have killed this thing. And that would have made a huge difference in the end of the game. I did the calcs, especially at -1. I'm pretty sure I killed this thing with a Drain Punch. But I got paralyzed. Not only did I get paralyzed, but I also got crit. So I probably could have taken potentially another one. Probably not, but still. The fact that I lived a crit and got paralyzed is aggravating. But nothing I can do here. Let him get that defense drop. I thought that the game was 100% over because I knew I couldn't kill. And then I make a stupid mistake talking in chat. But I was sitting here waiting for the fucking thing, for him to make his move. And I was just thinking out loud to the camera, obviously. And I was like, wait, no. What about this? And I started typing it like an idiot. But as you can see in the chat, I say that's game. There's nothing I can do. Beedrill can't one-shot it. Then I noticed the defense drops. And pause again. Never mind, you have lower defense. I forgot. I'm an idiot. Please ignore me. And Shy-Crow makes the very wise point out to me, why are you typing this in the chat? And my only answer is, 'cause I'm dumb. Yeah, I don't think he would have stayed in anyways. I think Mikey's smarter than that. So, I don't think that really mattered. But if he did stay in, again, that was me being dumb, that would have got me the win. That was me being dumb, though. That is no one's fault but my own. The miss and the paralyze were not my fault, per se. Now, my drill run gets taken away from me. I'm thinking to myself, that's fine, because I have Lantern to swap and get rid of the disable. But, just think about that. The drill run is the only thing I have to hit that Cobalion. And it doesn't kill this Frostlass, but gets me disabled. So, I click Poison Jab to just kill it, and whatever he goes out to, obviously the Cobalion, because my drill run's gone, I just U-turn out, sack off Lantern, everything's good, Lantern dies, and he gets another defense drop. Lantern doesn't die immediately because he sets up rocks, but doesn't matter. So yeah, then I send Beedrill back out, taking rocks damage, and this is really my last chance. I clicked the drill run, obviously, because I needed to, but obviously he goes to Flygon, Levitate, Immune, and then I believe I just clicked, U-turn, because it killed, and in case he swapped to the Reuniclus or something, I didn't want to risk clicking Poison Jab, and I have nothing to swap out to. So, no matter what, it's a safe play. So, I do that. He sends this thing back out. I drill run. He close combats. I live. And he's at the defense drop. He knows if I connect, he dies. So, he swaps, obviously, to get rid of the defense drop to this thing. I didn't predict. I just clicked drill run. But it doesn't matter, because I outspeed and the U-turn kills here. Kills this thing. And then it's just up to Beedrill versus Cobalion. And by the calc, he had looked at the roll, and it was like a 50-50 shot pretty much, whether or not I killed from this range. I click the move, and I miss. And I lose. So, I said it in the original video, I don't know if you could hear me, but we'll read through this stuff, this endgame commentary later, but really what I wanted to say is that I got hexed. It happens. It's Pokemon. It's the game we choose to play. I wish it didn't happen. If it didn't happen, I definitely would have won that match. Like, 3 different times. he would have been low. If either of those drill runs connect, he would have at least been in lower health at that final confrontation between Beedrill and Cobalion, and it wouldn't have had to rely on a roll. Obviously, I'm taking the risk with a move that has a chance to miss, though. And then the paralysis with the Mienshao. This Cobalion wouldn't have even been an issue, and as we saw, Beedrill cleans up. So, it sucks, but it happens. It's Pokemon. And Mikey played really well with things like his Reuniclus that I was not prepared for. And just all around, he outplayed me. If you want to consider the hacks outplaying me, I guess. But, like, he made enough good plays that I'm not mad about the loss. If he just had thrown the game completely, and then I just lost directly because of hacks, then I would have been upset. But that's not what happened. He played well, he did what he had to do, and yes, he would have lost if it weren't for the hacks, but that's what happens. It just happens sometimes. And he deserves that win. So, you guys can kind of just read all this stuff. Doesn't really matter. I do say, like, you deserve that win. You played awesomely. Like, and I'm just like, the hacks was not in my favor, but that's fine. Like, you guys can tell from reading my messages, like, this is how I felt in the actual game. I'm not just making it up post-com or anything. I was not upset. I was genuinely just, it sucks. But at the end of the day, this team was supposed to be a meme to begin with, and the fact that I'm doing as well as I am is a miracle to me. I wasn't expecting to win every battle, okay? Being 1-2 at the end of this match, because I believe this is week 3, it sucks, but it happens. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say. GG to Mikey, obviously. All that stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. I had a blast doing this battle. Sad that the first recording didn't work out well. I'm just gonna stop playing music while I'm battling. It doesn't work. And, yeah. So, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.